How's it going, guys? Ryan with Draken Spire Gaming here, back again with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Hacknet. Now, Hacknet is a hacking simulation game. It's actually one of the finer hacking simulation games. I've been thinking about doing a series detailing, I don't know, as many hacking sims as I can. Now, I know it's kind of a niche genre, but it's a genre that I really enjoy. I've played most all of them, and I have most all of them in my Steam library. And I've even played the ones that aren't available through Steam. And I don't know if you guys are really going to be interested in it, but I really enjoy them, and I thought it would be fun to just dive in and check them out. This one here, like I said, is probably one of my favorite out of all of them. I've been following this one for a long time. I played the original demo back when it was still on Game Jolt. Bought the game when it first came out, and bought the Labyrinth's expansion the day that it came out. But I've deleted all my games, and figured we could just start again with a new session so you guys could get a feel for it. So let's dive right in. Let's see. Let's go with Draven. Password. Confirmed. Here we go. Just gotta wait for our system to boot up. Now, I say that this one's my favorite. That's not so much to do with its realism, because it's still very much I don't know, what I would call a Hollywood-esque hacking sim. In other words, it's not super realistic, but it has a great story, and the amount of detail that the devs put into it, it's just like, it's full of little fun things to find, and I love it. Okay, we'll go ahead and play through the tutorial for you guys. Alright. As of right now, you are at risk. Learn as quickly as possible. Begin the tutorial sequence by pressing the continue button below. Bam! Let's get it. So as you can see here, colors enabled, I repeat, like all these config files and stuff are like legit. Texture folder. See, document settings, admin, facts, not porn. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, here's our sys folder. Alright, congratulations, you have completed the guided section of the tutorial. To finish it, you must locate the process ID of this tutorial program and kill it. Okay, so let's just go into our processes. Okay, so it looks like the process ID is 56, so we're going to kill 56. Boom, tutorial's dead. And it looks like we've got mail. Now, in case you guys didn't catch exactly what I did there, the PS command, it's basically a Linux command. This actually runs mostly like Linux bash terminal commands. PS is basically just processes, right? So if you're in the Windows, like Task Manager shows you you're running processes. Same basic thing, just in the terminal. Alright, we got our first email. Awful, I know. He's honestly not the brightest crayon in the box, but he's always got a hold of some useful code. That just makes me think of SCP containment breach. Good luck. Reply again when you're done. Alright, so he includes a note for the Hacknet quick reference, but he also includes the dude's system, which we can actually either memorize it, or we can just use the plus command to add it down to our GUI. And so I just popped that into the GUI. We can add this into the quick reference thing, but I don't really think we need that. I mean, if you guys want, I can leave it, but I don't really need that. But just know that when you're playing through, you can actually have that running up there. It's just the problem is that while it's up there, it's using your RAM, and you don't want to allocate things that you don't need to, right? Okay, and we're in. So let's do an ls. All right, we're going to check out his bin folder. So we're going to do cd bin, but we're only really interested in, oh, well, there's only one file in here, apparently, and it's that sshcrack.exe, which, hey, what do you know? That's what we want. So let's do an scp, ssh crack.exe. Subtext. How'd it go? It was a nightmare. Why? We spent the night at the lookout. It was super romantic. Then we started making out. Then started fooling around, you know. And then, what? Spit it out. It, ended sooner than I expected. Like, clothes still on sooner. Shut up! Dude. God, dude. Never admit that to anyone again. You're lucky we're friends. Otherwise, I'd tell everyone that story. Anyways, gotta go. Got more coding to do. All good. See you at school tomorrow. Don't get there too early. See, this is what I like. Now, see, you don't actually have to go through and, like, read through all these texts and stuff, but something like the IRC logs and stuff are just awesome. Now, I'm just clicking through the file system to look at it, but you can actually do all of this with, like, cat commands. Because cat is how you do... So let's go back into our getting some tools together, and we'll do a reply to him. Bam. Alright, maiden flight. Congratulations. I honestly have no way of knowing if you succeeded in this responder. But if you are seeing this, it means you at least found something. I'm going to assume it's something really useful. You should not try, or you should try breaking one of my old test servers. If Viper had the sort of thing he's known for getting lying around, you should have everything you need to get in. Remember, any non-basic programs you get need a port number to run, like this, SSH crack 22. So basically that gives us the syntax for our new cracker, right? Alright, so let's hop on over to Bitwise's test system. We'll do a probe. Okay, 1 required to crack, so we can actually just do SSH crack 22. Then we'll wait for that to finish. Boom, coolio. So now we can actually do port hack. And we're in. Awesome. So let's just take a look around. Alright, we'll do cd bin. Cd bin. Gotta type it right. ls folder empty. Alright. Let's go to see if there's anything in the home folder. Nothing. Now all of these IRCs are actually pretty interesting. Ooh, I kind of want that, actually. No, we got a terminal guide, fork bomb, shell, sets up a remote shell in a system. Replace, move, help. Fork bomb. It's awesome. And in case you don't know, fork bomb is basically it's like a really basic self-replicating program, right? So I mean, you can actually create a fork bomb through a batch file, which I did back when I was in school. You basically just set up a batch file that then opens itself twice, right? So basically, it opens itself twice. Then those two open up and open up 2 more, and then 2 more, and then 2 more, and it just keeps continuing down the line exponentially or infinitely until you eat up all of your RAM and it causes the system to crash. Let's see, became admin. Alright, so we're gonna dump logs. Whoops. Dump the logs. Actually, I kind of want to grab this. Yeah, I kind of want to grab that. Okay, transfer complete. Now I could dump the logs, but it's just a test system, so who really cares? Something in return. Nice. Here's where it's going to start getting harder. I need to ask a favor. I've been a little sloppy lately, which is what got me into this whole mess. That's why I'm writing this in the first place. I guess. Anyways. The point is, there's some logs on a few computers that I'd prefer weren't there. You should remember this. If you forget, it's okay, so that's just basically refreshing us on how to do it. So we need to hop over here. Well, actually, let's hop into our own system real quick. We're going to dump our own logs. Got to get rid of all evidence on the other systems and on our own. Stash. Miscellaneous. Notes. Empty. Okay, cool. Sys. Xconfig. Notes. Reopener. Okay, so we're going to test something just for the fun of it, right? We're going to remove server. Got it? Okay. And then we're going to rename L-E X server to X server dot sys. Crap, I don't remember the syntax. Let's do Ho2. Disconnector, go probe, replace file name with target file name. Okay. Well, I guess we could have done the replace, but let's see. Solve firewall solution. Help 3. Login clearing out shell. Blah blah. Scan, help SCP kill list, email. Well, let's just see if we can do this, right? And we're just gonna do /sys/x server /sys. Alright, that did it. So now let's do reboot. Just out of curiosity. Boom. Alright, and we're back up. And you notice the change in the color scheme and layout? See, that's what I mean. That is just epic, right? So by grabbing the sys thing off that other thing, we can actually change the layout of our own thing. So now we're rocking purple. Alright, so let's get back to business, right? Now you can actually take the sys folder from any system on here and basically change your UI to what their UI is. It's just the little details like that that just really kind of do it for me on this one. Like everything is just like real. Like they're not just placeholder files; they're actually used by the systems. They're actual config files. So things like that, I find super awesome. All right, so let's hack into Mr. P. Anderson's bedroom PC. Okay, so let's just do port hack. Now later on, when it starts getting harder, I might start queuing up commands, but right now it's not really necessary. Oops, not logs. Log. Valence.ca. Okay. Looks like he was actually going for a specific file. I wonder if that file's still on here, actually. Okay, those are all gone. Let's actually just test. Let's see, home, documents. Okay, we got tax return, we got draft, we got letters, report email, success. And so like I said, we can actually go over here and we can actually do SCP. We'll just do xserver.sys, download it. Alright, cool. Now we should probably pop back into the logs and remove our log from our download. But now we can actually change our thing to basically make our UI match P. Anderson's UI. Alright, cool. Let's hop back into our system. Oops, I want to probe. Let's see. Okay, so now we have the new XSys. So we could basically just do the same thing we did before, right? Let's go back. We'll remove this. Boom. And then we'll just do a move X server dot sys 01 to sys / x dash server sys. Cool. Now we've got that renamed. Then we can just reboot again. Alright, so it looks like Mr. P. Anderson had a blue UI. Now, technically I don't have to keep deleting the old UIs. I could just be stockpiling them, right? But again, I'm trying to keep our system nice and lean. So let's actually get back upon, let's see, something in return, reply, done. Where to go from here? Alright, if you see this, then you've done well. And, well, all this might actually be worth something. Is that too much to hope for? It seems like a lot to hope for. I've realized that I just don't have time to write this whole thing. There's just way too much to learn and I don't have time to do any of it. So I'm going to need to ask something more. There's a group that goes by Entropy. They're currently accepting members. They'll be able to teach you more when you're ready. I'll contact you again. As for getting into Entropy, you'll need to bypass a proxy server, a few shells open using the command shell, running on computers you've already got admin access to should be able to overload it. Good luck. Okay, so he also gives a couple of servers. We get Network Education Archives and the Entropy Test Server, which we've already actually got several servers compromised. So let's hop over to P. Anderson. And we'll just do a shell. Okay, cool. And then we'll disconnect. Whoops. Okay, so we've got our shell opened on Mr. Anderson's system. Let's go to this one, and we'll just pop open another shell. Cool. We'll hop over into Viper, and we'll do a shell. Hop over to his test, pop up another shell. Now this is probably overkill for what they're actually having us do, but ooh, we haven't done this one yet. Let's see if there's anything good here, right? Let's probe. Oh, firewall. We don't have a way of breaking the firewall yet. Alright, well, it was fun while it lasted. Just out of curiosity, this is our mail server where we get all our mail. Let's just see what its securities are. Okay, so it's got a proxy and a firewall. And it requires all 4 ports cracked. Ugh. Can't wait till we're strong enough to finally crack that. Alright, so let's just pop back over to the Entropy Test Server. Okay, and we'll do a probe. Boom. Okay, and then we're just going to do overloads. Boom, overloaded. Okay, and then we're going to do SSH crack of 22. Now you see what I mean by using RAM? So we're at 439 so far out of all of it. Okay, and then we're gonna do port hack. And if you run out of RAM, then all of a sudden everything slows down, right? Okay, ls. cd done. Whoops. cd done. Okay, we got zero cool, op stormwind, so gold, bit please read. Okay, well we're working for bit, so let's see. Bit, if you are lurking, can you please come out of the shadows? I need to talk to you. Vapor won't get off my case, saying something's wrong. She's sure something's going on. Let me know. Signed T. So gold. Are you tired of quests that take up all of your time? Do you wish that you could spend a long, happy life without the worry of money for mounts? Then look no farther than So Gold, the ultimate farming service for Stormwind Online players. For a small fee, we will take care of you account and ensure that you have enough gold to buy all of the items you could ever want. All we need is a down payment of $29.99 US. Your Stormwind Online account details, and we will get you more gold than you could ever imagine. Or we'll just take your account. The admins are lazy. No one ever remembers to clear out the bin folders too. This is a test server. Scrubs. It's designed for people to break in, at least tidy up. That's true, because I'm going through it right now. So need help. Retort. There's the log. There's the induction test. We're going to go ahead and grab their X server. Just because I want to. Okay, and then let's just go the log folder, remove. Okay, let's look at the induction test. Congratulations, download this file to complete your induction test. Entropy will be contacting you shortly. Okay, so SCP, entropy induction test. Done. CD dot. And then again, this is just as he said, something that was designed to break into. So we're gonna scrub our logs. Okay. Disconnect. Greetings, Draven Rain. Let me be the first to congratulate you on locating and passing the Entropy Group entrance exam. While to an experienced hacker it's a relatively trivial task, surprisingly few actually seem to manage it. Before we will be able to allow you to officially join the group, we must further confirm your abilities. A tabloid news server has recently taken a negative stance towards Entropy, and we'd like to temporarily disable their operations. As a second test of your skill, we ask that you bring down this server's message board. If you can, leave the non-entropy related articles and the rest of the server. Leave the non-entropy related articles and the rest of the server intact. We do not wish to be needlessly destructive. This is not a request to simply wipe the server clean of articles. We want just the program brought down. Text. Okay. So now we're going to go check out this news server. Well, it's a board, a news board, basically, that doesn't like our new group Entropy, or the group that we're trying to prospect for anyways. And they want us to take out the Entropy article, which is basically this one, suspicions arise over Entropy. Entropy group engaged in malicious hacking, that kind of thing. They want us to take out those, take down the server software, then leave everything else intact, right? So let's just exit out of the board, and then we're going to do a probe. Whoops. Helps if you type it correctly. Alright, so let's just go ahead and overload this proxy, and then we'll do an SSH. Whoops. SSH crack, 22. We'll key up our port hack. As soon as that's done, like that. We can then start the port hack. Alright, and we're in. So let's do an LS. Okay, so let's just do a CD into the message board. Okay, so we've got the listings closed and config caution.txt. Config.sys in this folder is a critical system file. Do not delete or rename it. Doing so will crash the board and bring the host program down. Changes to the config should be made only during scheduled outages to avoid this issue. But we also have the listings board, and so we're going to remove the entropy article. Boom. And then we're going to remove the suspicions article. Boom. Okay, so that's gone. Let's hop in and let's check out close the directory, which is empty. Okay, cool. So then we'll CD back up. And let's see if this can, yeah. Okay, so it's encrypted. Alright, so we're just going to remove the config folder. Gone. Okay, so then we'll CD back up into the higher directory, and we'll go into the logs, and we'll remove so that they can't trace us. Bam! Come over here, let's just check out the other directories. It looks like everything's gone. See, default boot module /.news. Config, boot config, OS config, server config. Let's back that up. Disconnect. Reply. And we're in. Welcome. Greetings, Draken, and congratulations. Your timely execution of your first contract has proved your abilities, and I can now gladly welcome you to Entropy. As a small welcoming gift, you'll find the user details of the admin account to our asset server attached. Help yourself to any programs you might need and view our mantra. Once you're geared up, reply to this address, and we'll arrange for a true test of your abilities. All right. Now, I love this, that the username is admin and the password is Rosebud, because that's actually a callback to Uplink, which is, now don't get me wrong, Uplink may be like total Hollywood, right? Nothing but GUI, no terminal, nothing's really realistic. It's just very much like Hollywood's rendition of hacking. That game is fantastic. Like, I remember when that first came out, man, that thing was, it's still in like the top 2 or 3 hacking sims ever made. I mean, it is a fantastic game. Alright, so we've got our password, we've got our other stuff. Let's hop over here. We'll log in. Let's hop into the file system. Okay, so we're going to grab this FTP bounce. Okay, cool. Let's just see, FTP. Port number provide. Okay, so this is just to bypass the FTP stuff. Let's see what they have over here. Let's just, you know what I mean? Gotta grab that X server, baby. And out of curiosity, let's just grab their OS config too, because I think we can use it as well. I don't think it's necessary, but we can grab it. I don't think it actually changes anything, but it is something that we can totally grab. Alright, so let's just check the home, backups. Here's their mantra, alright? So the entropy mantra. Our group is founded on 3 pillars, which we strive to follow in all things. Pillar 1, strive for justice and righteousness in all things. Pillar 2, create and share more than you destroy. Pillar 3, never have an excuse to never have an excuse not to improve. Entropy will deny contracts that go against these pillars and remove agents that violate them. Awesome. Okay, we've got backups of FTP mounts. We got some IRC logs. Freedom. Worker bees can leave. Even drones can fly away. The queen is their slave. I see what you did there. Alright, let's go ahead and clear the logs. And we'll disconnect. Oops. Okay, let's see what they have for us. Coolio. Okay, so now they've given us a database that we can then access. Now this is going to allow us to accept jobs. So we've got Star Chip Internal, Intimidation Tactics, Point Clicker, Famous Counter Hack. Let's do Point Clicker, right? A well-meaning client needs some of his data from a game server deleted to regain productivity. Boom. We're gonna help this guy out. Greetings, civilian. I've been put in a dire predicament here, and unfortunately no one in my incompetent office of staff is capable of fixing this issue for me. This has forced my hand to resort to outside help, as distasteful as that is to me. Informants have assured me this line is secure, so I'll be brief. I have bested the game Point Clicker and wish to prove my clear dominance over it again, yet there is not a reset button. I'll need you to enter into their server and delete my save file so that I may crush it once more. My username is Mangst. Feel free to bask in the glory of my current achievement before resetting. Dismissed. Okay. And I did go ahead and add his contact handle just so that we can remember his name. Let's hop on over to Point Clicker. And let's just test the game, right? So click me. This is literally one of the clicker games, right? Insufficient funds. Okay. Okay, so now we get the auto clicker. Yeah, we're gonna get it. The investment is returned. You finally turn a profit. Cool. So my guess is this is like a fully functional game that goes all the way down to upgrade 50, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, anyways, enough of that, because I might end up getting addicted like this guy was. Alright, so instead, let's just play with their server. Okay, we need 2 to do it, so we can let's go ahead and do the FTP bounce on port 21. Then we'll get our SSH up and queued for 22. Which actually, we've got enough RAM, we can run both simultaneously, which will allow us to queue up port hack. Okay, we're done there, we're done there, and port hack's up. Cool, we're in. Alright, LS. Let's go into Point Clicker, go into saves. So there's Minsk. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and just remove his, right? Gone. Now let's see if, out of curiosity. Hey, there's ours. Oh, you know what we should do? Oh, I wish we hadn't deleted that. I would have just gone and changed the name of his to my name, and we would have been good, right? Oh well, too little too late, right? Drats. Oh well. You know, great ideas don't always come in the time that we need them to. But that would have been cool. And I bet you, knowing this game, it would have worked too. So let's go ahead and exit. Oops, not exit. Disconnect. Okay, cool. Back. Clicker. Reply. Send. We'll no longer need the handle. Alright, we've now jumped up to rank 80. I don't know why I clicked on that. So let's hop back into, let's see, where is it? There we go. Let's see, the famous counter hack. Looked up deaths. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. My game kind of gimped out there for a little bit. Well, I don't know if it was the game or if it was my screen capture software. One of them. Anyways, so we just accepted the famous counter hack agent. The company, PP Marketing, recently hired a freelance hacker to break into a rival company's server to retrieve some sensitive data, which we believe to be a mailing list. That hacker transferred the data to PP and ruined it for the actual creators. Naturally, this sort of corporate espionage is exactly the sort of business that gives hacker groups their bad reputation. And while we're not really even interested in policing this in its entirety, the blatant advertising of the job across the net makes this one a little more public. So we'd like to ensure it doesn't pay off for PP. Okay, so we don't know exactly what the file's called, so you may have to do a little digging once you're in there. We're looking for a stolen mailing list. It might be archived or encrypted. We want it deleted. We should also note that the company may be prepared for this eventuality and may have some security countermeasures in place. Cool. So this one might actually give us a bit of a challenge, but we won't find out until the next video because we're already at like 40 some minutes, I believe, give or take what I'm able to trim down in editing. So we're gonna end it here. I hope you guys are enjoying this game. I know I am, and I think I'm gonna continue this series just because I really enjoy these kind of games, and I don't feel like they get enough attention and coverage for what they really are. Like, you don't even have to. I mean, it helps if you're like a computer nerd like me. But you don't even have to be. If you're into puzzles of any kind or things that kind of make you think, games like this are awesome for that. And so, I mean, if you guys like that video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you can, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate every one of my subscribers. We're almost to 200, which is amazing, and I'm thankful for every last one of you. You really help keep me motivated to keep creating content for you guys. So with that, I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Look at me,